Alright, it looks like the delay is functioning, so I just didn't get any any pop-up for it. Looks like we have some contact up in reactor core. Null Evil tries to take down Deep Throat and he gets him. But these Marines are getting a lot of pressure into Alien Start. It only looks like there's 1 or 2 or 3 eggs left now. They are ignoring the spur in the corner here. You can see it right there as the arrow doesn't really draw straight, but slowly getting eggs back, and these aliens are starting to respawn in. Their advantage is that the heal range on this hive goes out to about here, and it's pretty quick. So as long as they stay near the hive, they're going to be generating a lot of life back. And that's good defense by the aliens right there. Excuse me. Looks like we have 2 hives, second hive growing up here. It's 64%. So this will allow them to get a lot more tech ready to go. Leap, Blink, presumably a Crag upgrade set. So I don't quite see any contact at the moment, which is a little weird for these types of games. Looks like the Marine Commander Kumji is trying to build an armory in front of the power node, but it's not really blocking it, as the skulks are going to bite it from the sides anyway. And it looks like it's kind of a wasted effort there, but you see Null Evil pushing in by himself there. And the Marines are actually setting up an armory right inside. I think the power comes from Computer Lab here, but it could even, no, it looks like it is actually from Flight Control as it's unbuilt, but it looks like it's functioning. So it's a little weird that the power comes from all the way back here, but I suppose whatever. So now they're getting their armor and ammo and health for free right from this area right here. And these Marines are trying to keep pressure, but it looks like the majority of the alien team is here, except for 1 person over in Data Core, and they do clear them out, and they'll lose that armory. You see 2 Marines pushing into Crossroads with a bunch of Hydras and a shift, so I don't know how effective this is going to be, especially since they're basically humping the Hydras at the moment and taking a lot of damage, losing all their armor. And they do go down. Looks like 3-man push through Computer Labs. Excuse me, just 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. That was, I joined the game very late on short notice, so looks like Marine pressure on the Alien Harvester start, but it looks like he goes down. Doesn't really do anything there. I don't even think he got much damage on it, as Deep Throat just gets a real good shotgun blast into Bearman. He's got a little backup coming, but he's taken some damage from Null Evil, and Null Evil hasn't taken, he takes 1 shot from his friend, and Lord Lawfuls finishes it off. I'm just trying to fix some of the stuff that I didn't get a chance to as I was starting, so looks like more Marine pressure through Computer Labs. I'd really like to see them try to get a little bit more pressure into Crossroads, as this gives the aliens that, you know, crucial second hive, but I think that's actually the 3rd one that's growing. Yeah, it is the 3rd one, as you can see down in the corner over here. And it's still very young, so it should go down very quickly. It doesn't have a whole lot of life when it's immature. And Frylock doing a strafing run with no gas, so I don't know how effective that was. It looks like he was meeting up with Bearman. Frylock playing a little bit of ground lurk, which isn't entirely smart. Deep Throat takes a good amount of damage from Bearman, and Frylock finishes him off, and Bearman takes the shotgun to the face for his efforts. But looks like these Marines are getting the stuff down in Crossroads as the aliens start to come in and clean up. And there you go, you see 3 alien kills with no Marine kills, which is just not a good exchange. Looks like the Marines have rushed weapons 2, or armor 2 rather, and are still on weapons 0, which is okay for right now because they're not facing any major higher life forms. Lurks are considered a higher life form, but as you can see, they can easily go down to a shotgun. And you see a bunch of mines going off defending this armory. And Bearman is just going to do a bunch of damage to this armory before Deep Throat can get over here. Deep Throat gets 2 mines down. It looks like he's trying to bait him onto these mines and give his own life up to take them out, but he doesn't even do that, as they have an arm time. Good spikes to keep these Marines from doing any damage, temporarily at least. And you see Zephram trying to take out Lupus. And he's got him poisoned, but he's just not finishing him off. Zephram needs to back out. He's going to die there. And it looks like Marines just finished up Phase Tech and Weapons 1 at about the same time, so that's a good bump for them. But it's not looking great so far, as the aliens are on Carapace and Celerity, which increase their speed and their defensive abilities as the Ghosted Phase structure gets taken out here. You see, these aliens just do not want them to get a phase gate up in Data Core, but they both went down with another Lurk incoming. So Zephram going to try to hold them off from getting a phase gate up here, but he almost dies for it. You see, I can't even read that. Enter the Hatrix, I guess is the guy's name. He goes down too. It looked like he spent a lot of time on the floor, which is just not the place you want to be as a Skulk. You're meant to be on the walls, on the ceilings, pretty much anywhere but the floor. You see 2 Lurks holding off 3 Marines very effectively, actually. It's 3 Lurks. So it looks like Good Game wants to, use a lot of these Lurks just to keep the pressure until they can pump out some supposedly Onos eggs, I guess. They have 3 hives. They have 126 res, so they just as I say that, they spend 75 res on something. So there's an Onos egg building somewhere. We can't see it right now. Sorry about that as I type. I'm working with some of the other referees. He's doing more of the back end stuff as I'm casting, and there's also another caster in here. So do a little bit of teamwork tonight, as this is week 1 for all of us, not just the players. So we're working out the kinks on everything and just getting people watching games and making sure Lupus takes out Null Evil with a very good shotgun blast. So we are trying to, make sure everybody's doing everything correctly. We have our own rules that we have to follow as we enforce the rules of a regular tournament, so we're working on it. You see Lord Waffles coming in on Bearman, and he didn't have a whole lot of life, and I think he landed all the pellets, so very dead Skulk. And these Marines really need to secure Data Core. The aliens just owning the entire territory of the map, which is a little redundant, but working on it. Ideally, what the Marines want to see is 5 extractors to 3 the other way, whereas the aliens have 5 harvesters right now to 4 extractors. They just finished one. So nice grenade or nice mine bait with the Lurk as Zephram flies right into the trap. Looks like he had a couple mines sitting right next to each other, and he got a shotgun blast into him. So once the mines went off, the Lurk just went down immediately. And we see 2 Onai on the field, Null Evil and I'm trying to see who the other Bearman. So there's going to be a lot of pressure coming on these Marines right now, as they do have Carapace and they do have Celerity, so they're very hard to kill as you see them just mop up. And they do have a Gorge, a Lurk, and 2 Onai together, which is just very, very good. The only thing they're missing is a Fade, and it looks like they don't even care, because these Lurks are just doing a lot of damage. And you hear the beacon going off, and all the mines going off. And even with the beacon and all those mines, the aliens are barely affected, as Enter the Hatrix as a Gorge is just healing everything. And these Onai can take so much damage. What I'd like to see is the Onai, one of them at least, go split off and take out the power while the Lurks do all the damage to the Marines. But it looks like they're content to have Enter the Hatrix just heal up all these Onai as they try to take out infantry portals, but they kind of backed off the power node, even though it's almost dead. All it would take is just both of those Oni going up there for 2 seconds and the game's over. And these Marines are just going to keep dying over and over again. There you see the power goes out, so now it's just the commander left, and they call the GG. So that's one game for good game. So I'm not sure if there was another game played before, but it looks like they're up at least one. So
good game, guys. Good game.
alright, so that was the first game. So GG is up 1-0 right now. The way it works is they play Marines and Aliens on one map, and then Marines and Aliens on another map, and it counts as 4 rounds. And you're basically looking to build up points. You might tie the match, which is okay, but ideally, obviously, you want to, win 4 games.